Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have on our lift the Apollo DB28 fully automatic beginner kids dirt bike.
Alright guys, so when assembling these things, you want to make sure when you're taking the crate off is to remove the bolts that are screwed into the head here, and then also the ones along the bottom of the crate.
Okay you guys, so you heard that from Adam. Takes what, a Phillips?
Right.
Alright, so these cages take a fill-up. So there was a cardboard box over this. We removed that. And now we're in the process of taking the cage off so we can unpack it, take all the accessories and parts that this comes with, and start with the assembly. Okay, so you guys can see that Adam's just snapped that zip tie off with his box here. This is generally where you're going to find your owner's manual and other accessories, your badge plate. Well, all right, we have Adam over here. He removed all the accessories and the parts, the hardware, and he's going to explain to you what goes where.
All right, guys, so you got your pedal, you got the spring with the washer and the pin bolt, plus the, if I get it out, the cotter pin port. Then you got your shock mount bolt, your axle, your foot peg, your handlebar hardware.
All right, so these are the handlebar risers, right?
Right.
Okay, to mount your handlebars.
And this goes on top of these guys here. Just like that for your shocks once it's all put together.
Okay. Great, and what do we have here?
You got your face plate for your number badge, and then your handlebar protection.
And we got what the handlebar cushion wrap.
And your your front fender is on the rear tire.
Okay. As you guys can see where it's zip tied in various places, you want to cut that. Cut that warning. This warning is for the vent engine breather. And make sure that this is ran properly, you guys. Make sure it has no kinks in it. Again, that's why they tag it with that huge warning sign on there. And this here is the zip tie that secures the rear wheel. Okay, so we're going to lift this off the crate right now. All right, as you can see, Adam's able to lift this quite easily. It's a small kid's 110 automatic, so putting it on the motorcycle dolly for easy access, 360 access all the way around, you guys. Okay, we do another 360 on this little bike, you guys. As Adam starts the process of assembly, and this is your battery box right here. It's electric start. So your fuse carrier right here. This is your red, and then this is your ground over here. And you got the battery there being prepared. And this is where you're going to mount the battery inside here. And you're going to place your shocks, front shocks inside here. And you got pinch bolts you're going to tighten up here on the side.
All right, guys, so basically what I'm doing is removing the battery box. It takes an 8 and a 10. Sometimes you're going to have to reverse the 8 and the 10. So my 10 is going to be a socket, and my 8's going to be a wrench in my hand.
Okay, so the reason why we're removing the battery box is
just to put the battery in.
Okay, so you have to remove, it's mounted already, you guys, but you got to remove the battery box to place the battery inside of it, then you can remount it.
Right, there is no room.
And this is part of the mounting bolts that you're going to be using that go like such. There's one on both sides.
All right, guys, so basically what I just did here, I put the hardware for the front fender in the front fender.
And where'd you get that hardware from?
Right here on the triple tree itself. It's on this little bracket.
Okay, so they're pre-mounted over here on the bracket. And you have to remove those.
Right.
Okay, you guys, so giving you another glimpse of what to expect. so Adam got the shocks in here. Those two bolts that he showed you earlier that come with their hardware that was on that table. He placed them up here, screwed those in. Now he's tightening up these pinch bolts with an Allen wrench, you guys. What size Allen are you using?
It's a number 6.
Number 6 Allen, you guys. All right, you guys, so I'm going to walk up here on the bike, point out a couple of things here on the front caliper. When you unwrap it, you'll find the hardware already plugged into the caliper, so you just got to remove the hardware and then mount it onto that front shock over here as shown. All right, so we're going to walk up on the dirt bike, the DB28. Adam just secured the rear shock. All you need to do, you guys, is secure the bottom.
All right, so basically, if you guys noticed in the beginning of the video, this is the tube that had the zip tie wrapped around it.
Got that yellow warning tag on there, right?
Right. Basically, what that is telling you is that you need to release those two zip ties and cut this a little bit.
Okay, now this is connected to the breather for the engine, right?
Right, and you want it to breathe. You don't want it to build up pressure and then end up exploding on you.
So important. Even though you cut that, make sure that you straighten out that line and run it properly and there's no kinks on that.
All right, so that tube that I just cut, you guys might have an issue putting it on, but there is a quick tip to put it on. It's called using a lighter to warm up the hose a little bit so you can be able to push it on there and then put the clamp on.
All right, you guys, so this breather right here, you can see how wide the mount is on this, the port. So, and you can see how thin these tubes are that come out. So what Adam did is he used his lighter to relax the tube, and he was able to mount it very easily back onto this little canister over here. This stuff, you guys, is for EPA because these do qualify for sale in California. It's called CARB approval. So with that being said, this is why you see all this extra stuff. Those of you that live in states that don't require this, you can always remove this, and you can actually change out this air filter here to something that breathes a lot easier as well, and that'll filter all the dirt and stuff that could possibly go into your carburetor and compromise it.
All right, guys, so what I'm doing is I'm tightening up the handlebars. Right now I'm just getting them snugged up so I can go in an X formation and tighten them up. So basically it's an 8mm, tighten up the handlebars on this guy. And the same thing with the front fender. We're just waiting on the battery so we can get that put in for you guys so we can show you. So we can also get that on.
All right, you guys, until the next you guys, so the battery is ready, and what it's included on the battery is the hardware to mount your connectors. These are going to be connected here. This is your red, and then you have your green here for ground. This is the battery box, so Adam's going to place this in here.
Spread it apart, get it in there, just like that. Go up here after we get everything all mounted.
Okay, until the next step, you guys. All right, you guys, so you're probably saying, well, what's Adam doing over there? So we got these boxes to help support that battery holder. So the battery's heavy, and he's gonna place those two nuts and bolts that we shown you earlier, what mount that box. And this allows him to mount the battery cables, the ground cable and the red cable to the battery, and then hold it up and place one of those little mini axles on both sides, and then secure it up. Okay, Adam, so what wrenches are you using to tighten that front axle?
So it's a 17, and then it's a 19 on the other side.
Okay, let's go to the other side.
So it's pull up and it should tighten up.
Okay, you guys, 17 and a 19 to tighten up the axle, finishing touch. Okay, so next step, you guys.
So basically what I just did was I put the brake pedal piece on and the foot guard or the peg.
Okay, so this was installed. We showed it to you guys earlier. That came out of all the hardware on that table over there, and then the foot peg was installed, as you can see here with that spring action over here. If you guys need to know how to do it, just look at the other side. That'll help you understand how to install that. It's pretty simple, you guys. Just look at this side. This side is pre-installed, so keep that in mind. And right now he's going to put the wrap on the handlebar here, that little cushion, protective wrap there on the crossbar, and then
pull off all the protective over the plastic.
Okay, so we'll show you guys the next step. We're almost there, and we'll have it off the motorcycle dolly here in a minute. All right, you guys, we have a finished product right now. You saw the before, and now this is the after. I'll do a nice 360 around it. It's all ready to go. Again, this is the DB28 from Apollo, fully automatic 110cc with electric start. And Adam's gonna go over what he did.
So basically what I did was I installed the rear shock to this fucking swing arm right here and made sure everything was tight from there. And then we got the whole front shocks, tires, fender, axle in, handlebars on, the ID plate, the battery in.